Good morning, good afternoon and good evening, depending on what time you're watching this. We at the Insight team pray that this segment of the show or episode meets you well in Jesus' name. Welcome to Insight, a program designed to educate, encourage and bring deeper understanding to issues affecting our society and wider community. My name is Melvin Shoju and I'll be your host this evening. Today's Insight program takes us into our title and our segment for this month, which is Inspirational Journey. I have with me here ex-pro footballer Bangura. You're welcome, brother, to the show.
Thank you.
Shake your hand.
Thank you so much.
He's a professional footballer that's played for the likes of Watford, played for the likes of Brighton and Hove Albion, has played for Blackpool, Coventry City, and the world famous Sierra Leone international football team. So you're welcome and thank you for gracing us with your presence here. Right, I think I'm gonna leave it to you, and as we always do in Insight, we always have questions. So over to you, sir. How did you make it as a professional footballer? Because I wanted to be one, and I know it's not easy, so tell us your story.
I want to say thank you for giving me the opportunity to be here today, to be able to share my story and able to share what I've been through in my life and my journey being in the UK. I was born in Sierra Leone. I'm an ex-professional footballer. I played football in the United Kingdom. Started my career with Watford and that. So I was young when I left the country through my dad's secret society.
Okay.
But because I was having an issue with my dad and family and that, because when I was a year old, I lost my dad. But as soon as I turned them 15, they wanted me to join the secret society, and I refused not to join the secret society because I was really passionate to play football.
Okay.
My aims and objective is to make sure I'm able to have the dream that I wish to have in my life.
Okay.
And then everybody knows in the community that my aim is to play football, and that is what I love. And people in the area decide to like come and see my mom, give my mom advice saying that listen, he's too young to be joining in society, and also he's not living in the village, he was born in the city and all these things. But through that I was able to have the opportunity to travel to Guinea.
Okay.
Yeah. So I left the country, went to Guinea, and I'm able to meet other people that are able to help me as well from there. And they told me that we got a guy that can help you to achieve your dream. Obviously you want to play football.
Okay.
So I said that's good, but because I was so desperate,
yeah,
and obviously like I was vulnerable, I want to like play my football, which I love, all these things. And then
so at this point you left your mom?
I left my mom, and my mom knew that I was in Guinea,
wow,
so I left my mom here. So it was really good for me, so I was thinking like, okay, maybe this is a starting point for me. So I've got the opportunity to meet the guy, the white guy, the French guy. He said to me, I'm going to help you, I think you're a good player. So I thought like, thank God, this is what I want. Yeah, I made it, yeah. So he sort of arranged everything for me, like make my way, travel from Guinea to France. France, I was there for like a few days, and we left France in the morning, we came over here, and I thought like, thank God, this is good for me.
Yeah.
So I thought like, maybe this is my time now. But we landed in the UK. Then for like a few hours I was in the hotel room. Then I got like 3 guys coming in the hotel room saying to me, oh, he's mine, all these things. So I thought like, what's going on?
Yeah.
So I just started screaming. I was like, no, I don't want to do this. This is not me.
At this point, could you communicate with them, like, you know?
I couldn't communicate.
Could you speak English to them?
No, I couldn't speak English, nothing. So I was just shouting. I was like, no, I'm not doing it. I'm not, like, it's not me.
Yeah.
So because they knew, like, probably I didn't know what I was there for.
Yeah.
So they literally just left. So when they left, I made my way out. I was outside, like, shivering. I was so cold. Don't know what to do. I was, like, really so stressed and that. And then I was just crying. So unfortunately, I met a Nigerian guy, and I spoke to him. I said, please, this is my situation right now, I need help. And he said to me, I cannot do anything. The only thing I can advise you is to go to the Home Office and apply for asylum.
Okay.
But because I haven't got any proof to show that I'm 15 and this is me, I was like just being turned down.
So let's just make this clear for the viewers.
Yeah.
You are a minor at this time. You're
Yes,
15 years
exactly.
old in a country that you know nobody. Wow. Continue.
I mean, it's just everything that I've been through is just crazy. So
Yeah.
I was just fortunate and lucky to be able to be here. So after when I applied for asylum, they were dealing with my case, but because I haven't got any proof of ID for them to know that this is me and this is my age, I have to go through the whole process and needs to be checked to make sure that I'm okay, no problem with me, and I needs to be checked for my age and everything. Whilst I'm going through that, things started getting better for me.
Okay.
That's
How?
when
How?
yeah, because obviously I was being moved to like refugee council.
Okay.
I've been moved to a care home. I've been looking after. I've been having food, living in a good bed now.
Okay.
Everything has been looking after. Whilst I was waiting for my papers to be sorted out. So that's when I started having the opportunity to be able to like meet people from my country, like friends and that,
Yeah.
and start playing football in a park. And I've got another opportunity playing football with my friend, like a team called Chelsea Town, which
Okay.
is a non-league. And the manager for that team is the chief scout for Watford.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And I was given the opportunity to go for a trial in Watford. And I went there for like a week. They said they liked me. And I was like, yeah, that's good. And then they said to me like, what's your situation? I was like, well, I'm here, I'm applying for asylum.
Yeah.
I said, well, I haven't got my stay yet. So they said, we'll wait for you when you have your stay. Then they'll sign you.
And so how old are you at this point as well? So just sort of...
I was still 15. going
Still
to
15,
16.
so
Yeah.
this is happening
Yeah,
very quickly.
everything just happened very quick. And at that age, I'm thinking like, obviously I want to play football, and I've been given the opportunity for me to like able to look back where I come from and not thinking about it, because with football, it just makes everything change for me. Apart from any other thing, if I had my stress or something is going through in my life, as soon as I'm playing football, I forget about everything. So for me, that really helps me. And then that's where everything started changing for me, and I forgot about everything. And then for me, it's not about what I've been through in my life now.
Okay.
I'm just grateful that I'm able to survive and
Yeah.
able to do what I want to do and achieve what I want to achieve in my life.
Okay.
Yeah.
Touching on the point of, so you're 15, Watford going to sign you.
Yeah.
We obviously get to the point where you get your stay, Watford sign you.
Yeah.
How was it to be a professional footballer? I mean, if you can sum it up for us, what is that like?
It was a good experience for me. It was really good for me because like everything that I'm dreaming for in my life is to become a professional footballer. But when I look back at it, I don't think any parents would like their kids to be going through what I've been through in my life.
Okay.
So for me, it's a turning point, but I will never wish to be able to like go through what I go through in my life, or wish for any parents' kids to be going through that. So after everything that I've been through, I don't want to be sitting back thinking like, yeah, I have achieved what I want to achieve. I have this now. I'm just gonna leave everything on the side.
Yeah.
You know, I'm having 2 kids now. I've got a boy which is 10, and my daughter is gonna be 8.
Oh, so you've
So-
got children yourself?
Yeah, I've got kids, so I don't want them to go through what I've been through. So that's why I'm just like trying to like spread my message out, like spread my journey for like kids to know that yeah, there is a way where we can fight things, or there is something really happening out there, because slavery is not just in Africa, it's happening in this country, and this is the place where it is the worstest in the old world. So I just want to go out there and start inspiring kids and show them what I've been through in my life and able to teach them.
At the moment, your story is going to inspire people, but I've just got 2 questions for you. To overcome the obstacles you did in your life, what word would you say someone has to have in their heart and mind to overcome what, exactly what you just brought up now, which is slavery and human trafficking and stuff like that?
For me, the only word I want to like bring into kids' life is to able to inspire them and able to inspire each other.
Okay.
Because it's not really about what they want in their life.
Yeah.
It's how they can control themselves.
Okay.
It's how they can probably look after themselves as well.
I think with what you've said to me, I think you're somebody that has great resilience, and you obviously have a inner confidence as well, because not many people can go through what you went through and still carry on to go and play for Watford. For those that don't know, Watford is a Premier League club. It's a massive club with great history, so you know you're not. It takes a special person, a unique person to do that. So that's why I asked, you know, what do you think someone has to have in order to overcome? And you said inspire, and you mentioned something as well, which was together. And I take it that the people that took you to your first club, which were your friends,
Yeah.
that must have obviously, you know, helped you on your journey. And also, I have, you know, just one more question. What advice would you give to people or children or teenagers or even adults in Africa or all over the world? What advice would you give them to look out for so that they, you know, don't go through what you went through? Do you have any advice?
For me, my advice, obviously, like I'm just saying, I just want to be out there. If I can do that every single minute, an hour, every day, I would love to do that. It's just something that I enjoy right now, because that's why I'm planning to like do as much as I can, and I just want to like just let them know that in life, with anything in life, is patience.
Patience,
respect.
Okay. Respect.
Probably you need like the good friend around you as well. And also, it doesn't matter what you've been through or what your parents is going through. There's always time for everyone.
Okay.
And I just want them to be a champion for themselves and able to look after themselves and maintain themselves and wait for the right time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I know a bit about, obviously, it's a big project that you're going to launch very soon, but the viewers don't. Can you tell us about your future now? You've spoken about your past, you've spoken about the present. You've got 2 beautiful children. You've had a very good, extensive career. Future. What are you launching?
Well, I'm glad you know that, and I'm also like people have been saying to me like, you need to do something, you need to open this, because you need to show people what you've been through, your journey, all these things. So I've been given the opportunity to be able to do that, which is my charity that I'm going to be opening, the Bangura Foundation. So I'm just saying this so that people can have their time to be able to watch it and see what we're going to come up next.
Where can they find Bangura Foundation?
Well, they can find it on Facebook, and there's a site that we're preparing already now. So, but at the moment it's on Facebook right now. So if people go on Facebook, just type in Bangura Foundation, they will see everything and they will see where we're going. Hopefully this will enlighten people, parents and kids, for them to know that there is something there that I'm trying to do, not just for me, but for the parent kids as well, and the young kids that are coming up. You know, because it's just something that I always want to do, or for me to have this opportunity now to be able to do it now, I think is really good, because like I always said, I don't want to be selfish to people or being selfish to my kids. So I love sharing my journey. I love like motivating kids and speak to them what life is. So I think this will help me more and able to push me more to be able to continue to do that.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, Al, so much for coming to share your inspirational journey. I've been inspired to never give up. I hope this journey, this story has inspired you. Remember that this is Insight. It's a program designed to inspire, enlighten, encourage. And I take great courage from this, and I hope you do too. Please stay tuned for our next program of Insight. God bless.